baby. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you. All right. Why I can't stop laughing.
You guys planned your outfits?
Yeah, we sort of matched.
My mom planned this.
You what? You didn't plan?
My mom did.
Yeah, we spoke in our dreams, I guess. How old are you?
I'm 10.
Okay, you're a baby. It's like I'm talking to my daughter now.
That's the point.
I can't stop smiling. Okay, I'm going home with her.
Hi, my name is Judith and I'm your host today. I am 10 years old. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, hi, my name is Anna and I am the head of HR here at Watu, and I've been with the company for almost, I think this year will be the 5th year. Yeah, so it's a pleasure being hosted by you, Judith.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Little Anna in Tanzania, what did she dream of becoming?
So growing up, I learned that, nothing is meaningful without effort. And I remember back then in my secondary level, I was once selected as a class prefect. I don't know how my fellow students, saw that in me, but with that, I could see that they trusted me. They saw that I had the potential of leading them in class. That's just a simple example. But also, I saw that I could become someone who would inspire women, who I would lead people, and I would instill confidence in them. Yeah, so that I can say for.
Did you ever imagine you would lead HR?
Not really. I didn't think that I would fall into HR specifically because my background, I studied business administration back in university, and it's a broad majoring. So I actually thought I would be in banking industry, but I don't know, life just tends to take you, elsewhere. Yeah, but once I started off as an officer, and I grew up into being, the head of HR. So I guess it's just that, once you have something and determination in you that could build you to go to the, specific professional that you wish. Yeah.
Did anyone ever tell you leadership was not for girls?
No, I've never had that experience. I believe every woman is built to be a leader. And back in the experience that I had with my parents, they had really robust, values. And my mom was quite a hardworking woman, and she was also in the banking industry. But I saw that she was, she could become a leader at some point. Yeah.
You started in finance and even marketing. Did you always plan to move to HR?
I think I always had an open mindset. Like, I wasn't enclosed. I was open to learning new things. And I understood that, growth comes with having open mindset, having to learn different things. So I did a little bit of marketing. As you're growing up, you try different things. So I saw that marketing wasn't really for me. Did a little bit of finance, the numbers quite difficult, but I think life pushed me into the HR and dealing with people. Yeah, so one of the things I love about HR is, people management, having to work with people who have different backgrounds, different experiences. Yeah.
Okay. Was there a moment you realized you were meant to work with people, not just numbers?
As I mentioned previously, numbers were not really for me. It was quite difficult. So I had when my previous bosses, engaged me to take part into the, leading people and, just people relations, I took that as an opportunity for growth. Yeah.
If 10-year-old Anna saw you today, what would surprise her the most?
Okay, so I think the 10-year-old would be, not surprised as much because back in school, I used to have friends and I think I was quite confident. And as I mentioned again, I was once selected as, leading the class. So I think that potentiality was seen back then, and I had determination, for growth. So I think the 10-year-old Anna would be like patting me on my shoulder, saying like, "Hold on, you go, girl." Yeah.
What do you do now that makes the little girl proud?
I think what I do now is the values that I have, the personal values that I have. Yeah. So I would also, maybe one of the values is ownership and accountability. So I think if I have a little girl, watching over, watching on what I do every day, I think would be proud that I, taking that ownership, being responsible, and taking fully accountable on things, whether you're doing it wrong, whether you're doing it right, just taking full accountability and responsibility. Yeah.
When you carry so much responsibility, how do you protect your inner child?
It's been quite heavy because responsibilities aren't they're inevitable. They're always going to be there as you grow up. You just need to have resilience. Yeah, and I think that's what helps me, stay grounded, and they help me stay on my toes, because I think number one is resilience as well. Yeah.
Okay. What is the best thing about your position? Like the top thing you like?
I think it's just dealing with people, and managing people as well. And because what I came out to find is, we come from different backgrounds, and now being, 516 employees, you have all sorts of characters, all sorts of personalities of these, employees. They have various life and experiences. So within that process of dealing with people, I, was able to build myself personally in terms of like emotional intelligence, understanding them, the social awareness, managing the relationship with them, and helping them. Because at times I think at work I'm also a therapist, if I'm honest, with the profession that I have. Because you have, they come from home, they have different issues, they feel that they have to vent to you. Maybe they feel like that you're the safe space. So that's what I could say about the best thing at work. Yeah.
Okay. So who is the one who said your dreams could come true if you believe in them when you were younger?
To me, I would say it's my parents. I remember back then, I was ready to go to university, and there were various majorings, like if you like studying law, or finance or marketing. And I went to my dad and I was like, "Dad, I know I'm going to university, and I am torn between being a lawyer and studying business administration." And he gave me total autonomy. It was like, you do something that you feel that would broaden your spectrum in terms of your knowledge or experience, and no limitations. So to me, I decided to go with business administration, because that's where I saw that I could work in different industries, different even getting different professional through business administration. Yeah, so I would say my parents played a big and integral part in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your turn to ask my question.
Okay, so Judith, what do you want to become in future?
I want to become a doctor
Okay.
of children and parents. Like, for example, moms.
Why?
Because since I was a little child, I've been dreaming of becoming a doctor, and every shop I went to, I would see the doctor set, and I asked my parents if I could buy this. And maybe not a few years ago, maybe 2024, I went go-karting with my dad, and I beat him, and then I said I could get a prize. And then I made up my mind on the spot, and then I saw a doctor kit, and then I said, I really want this doctor kit. So my dream of becoming a doctor is been year by year, and I never changed my dream.
And what's your favorite subject in school now that you want to be?
Science.
Okay, that's good. So if you were to, choose another profession apart from being a doctor, what would that be?
A businesswoman.
Businesswoman. What has inspired you to become a businesswoman in future?
So basically, I would go like my grandma. She's traveling a lot this year. Like this year, I didn't get to see her for a few weeks because she traveled to Japan. So I want to travel in different places around the world and see how life there is and discover what happens there and their lifestyle.
Okay. And who inspires you? And who tells you things like you can be who you want to be in the future?
So, first of all, my parents, then my relatives, and my teachers. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what gift to give is, but could you explain a bit for me?
Yeah, so this year's International Women's Day theme is called Give to Gain. So basically for me, it means growth multiplies or could triple when we share, in simple terms. So I've had people who invested time in me, my mentors, my lecturers back then, my parents. So they imparted their knowledge, their skills, opportunities and time as well to me. So I think it's also imperative that I share that with the rest of the team. So back here at Watu, I currently have a team of 6 people that report directly to me. And I believe they'll become very good leaders by me coaching them, empowering them and trusting them in what they do. Back to Watu, again, we have around 48 to 49% of women in managerial level. These are like managers, supervisors, heads. So if we continue to invest, opportunities, upskilling them, I believe the number will double in the next 2 to 3 years. So if we give what we have, like the knowledge, experience, and all that, it means we'll have stronger leaders later. Could be company-wise, could be as a nation, strong community, and even strong future, I would say. Yeah. Okay, Judith, thank you so much for your time. It was indeed a great experience. Actually, it's my first time being interviewed, by a little girl. So it's a pleasure being part of this session. Yeah.
It's also my first time, but I've only been to like a photo shoot once for my cousin's birthday. So I don't really know much. This is my first time.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, good.